Hi Peter, thank you for inviting me to speak briefly within your conference presentation. We're looking at the emotion regulation of others than self project, a 5-year project that looked at emotion regulation in a range of different settings, including sport, clinical, developmental, work and social, involving a whole range of different researchers, of which you were part of the advisory team, and thank you very much for that. As a thank you for our continued collaboration, Chris Sellers should have given you a copy of the Eros book, available from Amazon, and it's a collection of chapters which brings this work together in a really easy to digest format. We conducted a number of different studies as part of the Eros project. We looked at emotion and emotion regulation in athletes. We looked at athletes in extreme conditions such as riding across America or traversing to the North Pole or South Pole. We looked at emotion regulation in the military shortly before doing a parachute jump, in stressful work situations, and we really tried to capture the full range of different experiences people have and the emotions that they experience. What we found is that people have a preference for emotional states that help performance, and this varies considerably between individuals. One of our projects we're running at the moment is run in conjunction with the BBC. It's fronted by Olympian Michael Johnson. What the project involves is completing a number of questionnaires, then performing in a number of tests. At the end of it, you get a report on your psychological strengths and weaknesses and how well you've done in the test. What Michael does, he talks you through how you can improve your mental game. When we talk of emotion regulation strategies, what we'd really like to know is which ones work and which ones don't work. And there's a real unfortunate aspect about that question, in that what works for some people doesn't work for others. Some athletes like to listen to music, and listening to music can evoke the sort of emotional states that they prefer, and that gets them in the right mindset for competition. Others like to be alone, like to be quiet, like to down-regulate the intensity of their emotions, reduce feelings of energy, reduce feelings of anxiety. That's a whole different set of strategies. So it's this coming back to this ideal and experienced emotional state and the differences between them. It's also about knowing what strategies work and work for you. It's really important part of the emotion regulation process. Our research group found that those who are confident in being able to regulate their emotions use fewer resources, and this has considerable implications for athletes preparing for competition. It encourages the idea of regular practice of strategies that you like using to get yourself in the best emotional state. The idea that as you get better at these strategies, they will consume fewer resources. So it really does encourage practice, getting yourself into the best psychological mindset for you in training and transferring this to competition.